Yo peeps, welcome back. We are in version alpha 1.2.2 and you can see we're in a new world. I got something to show you. There might be a familiar location right here. This is the seed they took a picture of the pack.png inside that they use if you don't have a texture pack. And there it is. It's the mountain. But anyways, I just wanted to show that off. Let's hop back onto our world. So here we go. They made it so you can see the version in the top left on the main menu, which is pretty cool. And here we are, home sweet home. So they fixed a few bugs in this version. I can go show off one real quick. I showed off last episode. Now we don't do the thing. We don't take damage or do the damage animation every tick. Also, this episode I plan on going on a big adventure, so we're gonna need some resources. So some things I'll be taking with me. I think I will be taking wood for sure. We're gonna need a lot of wood. Definitely gonna be bringing bricks with me, as well as probably obsidian and some other basic blocks. I'll also bring some diamonds with us, because we're gonna burn through those. And that should be good. Actually, another thing I'd want to show off real quick before we get started on our long adventure is if we save and quit, there's a mods and texture pack button now. So we can go here to add texture packs, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. So this version adds a pretty unique feature. The Nether had like a little debug command. So let me go see if I can show it off real quick. Hopefully we won't cause too much havoc here. If I press F4, you can see it creates a nether portal, which we will be using a lot. So I'm gonna go grab some wood just in case we run out. Probably bring 2 stacks with me. And a crafting table. And I'm gonna need infinite TNT, or just a bunch, so I'm gonna bring that as well. And we'll bring the infinite redstone as well, because I'm probably gonna end up needing a lot of that. And I think we should be good to start our adventure. Alright peeps, we had a change of plan. So it has been like 2 weeks since I recorded the first part of this video. And I've been doing a lot of research about the adventure I want to go on. And we're not going to do it in this version. Also, I'm in alpha version 1.2.2b right now. So I don't think there's any more portal spawning. That was really the only thing that changed. I have set up a chest here for when we do go on an adventure, what we'll need. And I've got some stuff in my pockets right here. So for now, I'm just going to keep on going through the different versions and telling y'all a little bit about what they changed. And we'll keep going until we get to beta. Once we get to beta, we'll go through a few versions, and then I will start the adventure there. So, now that it's day, let's go ahead and hop on to the next version. Alright peeps, we're in alpha 1.2.3. There's a skelly man over here. Oh, 2! Get out of here. There we go. So in this version, they made it so that whenever you go on minecarts, the terrain will actually update. So if you're riding a minecart for a long distance, the world would just stop loading. They fixed that. They made it so that the leaves on these trees will actually decay again, which is broken again in the next version. This was a change that just kept on breaking over and over until they eventually got it right. And another, probably one of the best changes ever, one of the most useful for us in particular, coming up soon, is on the F3 screen you can see your coordinates now. So now we know where we are located. Our base is around -75, -100, which is pretty cool. Hey. Not cool for you, sir. Get out of here. There we go. Put that in the chest. And that is all I really have to show in this version. I'm going to just go ahead and harvest some of our crops. It has been quite a while since I've been here. A lot of, seems like the mobs that fall off the islands land down here and they end up breaking a lot of stuff. There we go. Got some wheat. Alright, and let's go ahead and hop on to the next version. Alright, we are in alpha 1.2.3_1. This is the pre-upload version. The only thing they updated, they fixed some bugs. So they made it so that the game wouldn't crash when loading a new, I guess, terrain. So there was a bug whenever you loaded a world in the overworld on a newer version, and the game would crash. So they fixed that. And that's about it. The only other thing they really changed was like I said earlier, they changed the leaf decay so that the leaves no longer decay again. So the leaves did decay, then they don't, and yeah, they keep going back and forth on that. There was actually a bug with the leaves, is why they did it. Apparently there was like an infinite loop where leaves could keep decaying forever for some reason. So it's been disabled, and it'll probably be re-enabled relatively soon. Alright peeps, we are in alpha 1.2.3_01, the full release version. So there's nothing really different between the pre-release and the full release version. So I'm just going to quickly place some stuff down and try to speed run through a few of these. Go ahead and get to the interesting stuff. Alright peeps, we are in alpha version 1.2.3_02. The only thing that changed on this version is this splash text right here. So they added the splash text, play Minecraft, watch Top Gear, get pig. And I think the Top Gear they're talking about is a car show where they would do all kinds of crazy stuff. I used to watch Top Gear a lot whenever I was young. Surprisingly, pretty entertaining. It's really, even if you're not super into cars, it's really, really entertaining. They would do a lot of goofy stuff. There's this guy called the Stig. He wore a full white suit and a white helmet, and he was like their driver. But yeah, recommend Top Gear. Really good show. Right, let's put this stuff up. I'm gonna grab some more stairs and work on the museum while we go through these versions. So we'll need these. Alright, that's a lot of clicking later, but I got quite a few stacks of stairs. Let's go ahead and hop on to the next version before we continue. Alright peeps, we're in alpha version 1.2.3_4. This version They had one bug fix. They fixed mobs were vanishing sometimes. So that has been fixed, and that is about it. Ooh, spooky cave noise. I want to quickly show off a cool little bug that is in this version. If we sit here and ride a pig... Oh, as long as he doesn't hurt himself. We can notice he's not in a very good spot to show this off. The pig is actually a little faster than he's supposed to be. Let's see if we can get him up to a better position. There we go. Go, my mighty steed. He's, oh, there he goes. Not moving too quick. But in the next version, I'll show off what it's supposed to look like. Which I will show off right now. Alright, peeps. We are in version 1.2.3_05. One of the things they changed is the multiplayer would remember the last IP you put in now, instead of you having to type it in every time. There's still no server saving, but in the future that will be added. And here's our trusty steed. Seems about the same speed to me, actually. Maybe that was only a multiplayer thing, but one of the things they changed was they made it so that pigs and minecarts are not as fast. They move twice as slow, because apparently there was a bug where they were moving twice as fast. But I don't really see that. So we're gonna hop off our steed here and let him live his life. A lot of these fixes that they're doing in these updates are related to multiplayer. So, like, an example is they fixed arrows in this version. Arrows were invisible and didn't do damage in multiplayer, but now they're visible and they do damage. They did fix a bug in single player though. If I hold crouch here and move a lot of blocks, before it would play all of the sounds whenever I stopped crouching, but now nothing. So that works like it should. And another thing that was broken in multiplayer was just damage in general, so attacking people with swords and weapons wasn't doing the damage it was supposed to be doing. And shifted players, so like whenever you would crouch in multiplayer. Also, apparently that's still a thing. Yeah, the armor's still a little glitchy. But whenever you would crouch in multiplayer, it would not render the player, so you can see players now. And if they're behind a wall, say like this, their name tag wouldn't be shown. And crouching makes your name tag render a lot shorter. Which is kind of how it is in modern versions. They made it so that infinite arrows are not a thing anymore, which was a bug in multiplayer, so arrows are actually used now. And they made it so that hoes actually dig up the correct seeds. Pretty sure the seeds had an improper data value, but that has been fixed. So if we check here, also, this is our negative durability hoe. It is successfully been converted, so this hoe has pretty much no durability, or it's in the negatives. We can't actually see specifically yet because they haven't added that debug command, but you can kind of see the bar is fully red instead of being like green like these are. And another thing that was fixed is the levers and buttons actually animating in multiplayer, at least. I'm pretty sure it's always worked in single player. But yeah, they actually show the animations in multiplayer now. And it is turning night. So let's go ahead and hop on to the next version and see what they got. Also, before I hop over, I just want to let y'all know I kind of finished up the museum here. Might remove this tree. I don't remember if it was special or not. I know we did the infinity sign glitch on this tree, but I might shorten it down to a shrub so we can see the museum better, because it's kinda in the way. Let me know what y'all think. Should I move this tree down? Probably make it like a little, I could either remove it, or make it a little shrub, like a little bush, and put one over there. I think that'd be kinda cool. Alright, let me get into the safety of my abode. Alright, on to the next version. Alright, peeps. Welcome to Alpha 1.2.4_01. This is probably one of the smallest patch notes that we've seen so far. Maybe besides some of the just splash text ones. It was just a bug fix. Makes it so that other mobs besides creepers could spawn. So now we got skeletons and zombies and all that good stuff again. Also, it just turned day, so they are all cooking. And I can go ahead and show off what the museum kind of looks like now. I'm gonna make this a little bit more of an overhang with the stairs. Also, there's a spider up there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But yeah, I want to have these stairs probably overhang 1 block. And on the back side here, probably 1 more down. But you can see all of this is all stairs now. So I'll probably add 1 more row of stairs here, and then 2 on the sides. And spooky cave noise. Let's go see. Did I not plant any crops? Oh man, I done goofed. Our sugarcane farm is doing really good. Let's go ahead and hop on to the next version. Alright, welcome back peeps. We're in alpha version 1.2.5. And I don't think I need much more sugarcane, so we should be good for now. This version changes quite a few things, specifically a lot in multiplayer, so let's go ahead and talk about that. So they fixed a bug with minecarts and boats again. So whenever you ride them long distances, they shouldn't glitch out like they used to. They fixed a bug with the doors. They don't really say anything in the patch notes about what it was, just that they fixed a bug with the doors. Also, it reset my key bindings. Hold up. There we go. And another thing is they fixed a bug with a memory leak on the server. So servers were slowly using up more and more of your RAM whenever you were running them, and eventually the server would crash because it would run out of memory. So they fixed that, which is a good thing. Just like me fixing this piece of cobblestone right here. There we go. And I want to grab probably 2 stacks of this, maybe 3 to be safe. And I'm gonna go work on the museum real quick. Fix up the outer edges a little. They fixed a bug also with the crops. Crops, whenever you were harvesting, were giving you fake seeds. They were kind of just like ghost seeds that weren't actually in your inventory. So that has been fixed. And they also fixed a bug with the snowballs, so that the snowballs are actually given to you again whenever you mine them with a shovel. And let me see, actually, that doesn't look too bad. I don't think I need to go 1 over. That shouldn't be too bad. Oops. Here, though, on the front, I do think I want to go 1 more out like this. Oh, he just photobombed me. Oh, that chicken jumped right in my camera. There we go. Yeah, that looks really good. I like that. So we're gonna continue with that. Another cool little thing about this version, well, not really cool, I guess it's a kind of a sad thing, is you can't play multiplayer without mods, because the server the way the player name works in this version, it doesn't end up working. So basically in modern versions of Minecraft, whenever you try and play this version, it won't see your name. It won't read your name. It will give you a default name. I think it's like player 512 or something like that. And you won't be able to join any servers because everyone will have the same name, and 2 people with the same name can't join a server. It's actually it's player 524. So not sure why that name in particular, but yeah, that is a bug in this version, sadly. And there we go. That side is done, and let's go ahead and add these stairs on. Holy moly, look how big the stairs are when you drop them. Is everything that big? What about a cobblestone? Nope, no, the stairs are just huge. I wonder if it's like that in your hand too. No, that's not too bad. Doesn't look too bad in your hand. And there we go. We have the roof of the museum done. And I think it is looking really good, if I gotta say so myself. I like the little corners here, the little sides, and I think it looks really cool inside. An idea that I had for the museum would be to take the floor here and kind of make it glass and go down layers. I think that'd be cool. And probably just keep the up part like this open. I don't know, something unique. Or maybe have a... Oh, you know what would look really good? If we had wood little platforms here with some fences, and then like a lower area you could see into. I think that'd be really cool. So another thing that they also changed in this version is they removed a command called /home. There was a /home command, but they removed that. So that was another little thing that they changed about this version. And I think that is it. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on to the next version while I work on kind of updating the inside of this museum. Actually, I lied. There is one more thing I want to show off real quick. And that is a cool little exploit that was in this version. And actually quite a few of these older versions. If we take this, I actually have a little machine here that I built by a little known YouTuber called Etho. And we go into here, we take some cactus, and if we place these cactus into these sand spots right here, and you'll note I have 1 stack and 44 wood planks. It takes 5 planks of wood to make a boat. So that would put me at 49 wood right here. So if we take this boat and we go boop, you can see we have more than 49. And as you can see, it explodes into a lot. That is more than 5 wood right there. So we can keep doing this, and basically if we have a crafting table here, we can just infinitely create sticks and wood. Which is a pretty cool little exploit. Sadly, that is patched in the next version. So I wanted to show that off before it got fixed. And I'm going to go ahead and hop on to the next version, which is also the last version of Alpha. So I will see y'all peeps in just a second. Alright peeps, welcome to Alpha version 1.2.6, the last Alpha version. And this is the version we will end today's episode on. So in this version, they added a few things. So they added the /kill command. So that is in the game now. And we gotta be careful not to update any of these. So I'm staying a little bit away from them. they fixed a bug where if you broke a minecart or a boat someone was riding, it would crash the game. So that has been fixed. And they also fixed the bug that we just used earlier. So if we go back over here to our little boat machine, make a crafting table here real quick. Actually, I can just make that a part of the build real quick. So put that there. And we grab some planks, make a boat. So now, cactus is still in there. If we do this, it only makes the normal amount of sticks. They did fix one really frustrating bug, where if you opened a chest, it would use the item that's in your hand. So say I have a water bucket here and I went to open one of these chests, it would use the water bucket or it would eat the food. That has been fixed. I lost quite a bit of steak to that, or pork chop. But the only other real thing they added was they added the little lava and water lakes to the surface of the world. So we will go and try and find one of those. Basically just a randomly generated pockets of lava and water that are on the surface. So they added those, and they added the kill command, which just does a bunch of damage, and that is it. So I'm going to probably do a little time lapse of working on the museum here, kind of sprucing it up a little, and then I am going to go explore some new chunks and see what we can find. Alright, peeps. I'm finally done. Holy moly. So let me show off the museum a little bit. So you enter in and we've got all the cool stuff on display. And down here, oh, that's not supposed to be here. I was using that temporarily. Down here we'll have a cool little overlook and we'll have more stuff in the bottom there. I think it looks pretty cool so far. It's a little bit of a walk to get around, but you know, once you get down here, you can see all the stuff we'll have down here. I think it'll be really cool. And if we need to, we can go even one deeper, but I think that should be plenty for now. Alright, and the only thing really left to do is to go and find some new chunks and see what the new terrain generation is talking about. But I'm gonna wait till day to do that, so I will see y'all in some new chunks. I can go ahead and unload all of this stuff while I wait. Alright, peeps. I have found new chunks because I have found a randomly generated pocket of water. The chunk boundaries are getting a little crazy here. Also, look at that. It is a floating block of dirt. Just one singular floating block of dirt. It's beautiful. See if I can get to a better position to admire the floating block of dirt. Ah. You know, maybe up there, hold up. That's a pretty majestic looking arch to end the episode on. Ah, here we are. Beautiful. Right about here. Ah, yeah. Alright, peeps. Next episode, we will be going into the beta version of Minecraft. We will be out of alpha. Alpha was a ton of fun and a really cool version of Minecraft. But I can't wait to be in beta because they added so much stuff that I really enjoy. Mostly redstone. But I'm glad y'all have been here with me on this little adventure. Now I can't wait to go even more crazy places. So, I will see y'all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, peeps. Make sure you spread some love out there. Alright. Bye-bye!